Hello everybody. Today I want to continue to talk about the GTA topic. We are getting close to the release, still summer, and the GTA 6 is coming. And there's many things around happening, and I'm like, wow, it's a good subject to talk about. It's a good moment to talk about. And I mentioned already a few stuff when I was talking in the previous video about the game that you should play if you think you're a GTA fan and if you like it, and why those games are not so famous as the other. One of the other things I think I mentioned in the last video that really surprised me is that many people was like, "Well, I want to play GTA 6. I like GTA, most of it because they play GTA 5, right?" Some of them like very young, they understand it's understandable because GTA 5 have been released now since 2013, and it's been a long time, right? And most of the people they don't really know the games previous to that, and some people grew up with it, but the youngest maybe not, right? And it's funny because I have people even like older, and they say, "Oh yeah, GTA 6, everything. I want to play it." But I never play like a canon episode. I'm not even talking about obviously the episode from PSP, like I said, Vice City Stories, or the extension of GTA 4, or Liberty City Story, or Chinatown Wars, like Chinatown Wars, and most of the people I know they never even heard about it. But they like GTA, but I even never mention it. I had to tell them, right? That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to correct that and recommend those games that are very cool. And one of the things I wanted to talk about is like, yes, those main games that they are a little bit, some people don't know, they're a bit forgotten, and why they are maybe better than the GTA that everybody's talking about, which is GTA 5. And I'm very surprised because there's better GTA than GTA 5. And many people maybe they will not agree with me. They're gonna say, "Oh no, GTA 5 is the best episode," because most likely it's the only one they play, right? Or maybe because they don't want to play the other ones because the graphics are not as good. Like they don't have the PS3 or something like that. But I started to play GTA from GTA 1 or 2. I'm not 100% sure the first episode I played before, and I didn't really like it back then. It was nice, it was cool, but I had already a Dreamcast at that point, so it was like the 2D game like that from the top. I'm like, okay, it's a bit old school. Not that I'm against old school, but I was in this vibe like, wow, a Dreamcast have Shenmue on it. I have Sonic Adventure and all those like crazy graphic games. It's like it was kind of going back for me, and yeah, it was not a crazy concept. I would have prefer to play maybe a Mario or something like that. But I play, of course, I like it. And from GTA 3, I'm like, wow, that was something that is okay. That's one of my best game now also. And Vice City, those two classic, right? And after San Andreas. San Andreas, for example, is a game that I think it's maybe the best GTA game of all. But it was a little bit crazy for me at that time because of too much things, the gangsta vibe, the soundtracks of the game, which for me at that time I wanted something maybe too much like GTA 3 or Vice City, and I was maybe a bit disappointed by that. But the more I play, I'm like, no man, is actually amazing because the freedom you have, all the craziness, and maybe it was a bit too crazy for me at that time. I wanted something a little bit more, not realistic, but more like a movie, GTA 3 style, or Vice City, Scarface. So it was a bit too crazy at that time, but I liked it a lot. But it became more better by the time. The more I play, the more I enjoy it. And I think the one that is still the peak for me was GTA 4. And I debate a lot with my friends about this one because some of them they didn't really like it because it was kind of boring. You cannot do so much things. It was like the totally opposite of GTA San Andreas. Totally opposite. San Andreas, they went everywhere. It was almost like our, like a bit like RPG game. You can, you can eat, and you can, you do like upgrade of your character, like by doing like some workout, and learn like kung fu technique or boxing technique, and you can eat, and like you can change your character, the clothes and everything, and that was something like, it was, you can do everything, a lot of things. Even GTA 5 doesn't have all those kind of side stuff that you have in GTA San Andreas, like play arcade games, or do robbery mission, like steal stuff in the house of your neighbor there in Canton, and put it on the truck. That's super cool. So many stuff like that. GTA 4, for example, is like, yeah, is the one we have very little side stuff to do. You can go on the internet, you can watch TV. This was a pretty cool thing. Play VR, but you don't drive a plane. You have an helicopter, like that's it. It's very basic. It's very realistic. So like the guy, when they created GTA 4, they wanted something more centered, more realistic, like more like a movie from Martin Scorsese, which you have a lot of inspiration. Have this guy in the taxi talking about you and pointing on the window, like that's Martin Scorsese talking to the Nero in the movie. And that's super cool, and that's why for me GTA 4, even though it doesn't have those much like sandbox fun, story wise is the best, but from far is more realistic, is more cinematographic. I have a lot of inspiration from Scorsese's movie in this New York Liberty City thing. And the ending was the first time you have like a choice between like two choice at the end. And mine was Vengeance, and it was like a super dramatic ending, and that's my favorite ending. And the character too of Nico Bellic, a lot of talks about that. My friend, no, I don't like character. Nah, nah, nah. It's like, man, it's the deepest character you found in GTA. And Dan Hauser was in some podcast lately, and he said, yeah, Nico Bellic is probably like the deepest character. And it's I don't know, you feel really like the his history, his story, his suffering, and that the guy is not really, he's not really a gangster, but because of the thing, he was a soldier. He's also how to learn how to use weapon, definitely. But he's not like coming from nowhere. He have a background. He was not coming to America to do crimes. He was a bit fooled by his cousin, and he went through this thing and tried to get out, but it's not so easy. Kind of like a bit Carlitos way with Al Pacino, in a way that he wanted. It's not what he want. He want to leave it, but it's the things start to, those ghosts stay with him, have vengeance and everything. And it's the best story. The character are super cool. Little Jacob. That's why I was like, it's so underrated. The problem is that it's not so easy to play it on PS5. Like on the store, you don't find it. But I recommend GTA 4 because if you like real stories, it's the best one. It's the best episode. There's no doubt about this. San Andreas, if you want to have absolute fun, is the best. Is the best, and the vibe and the creativity and everything. The radio, for example, is not one. It was not of my favorite, but because I expected maybe something a bit more funky. But the more I listen, the more I enjoy it too. By the years, I'm like, wow, no, they have a great station, they have a good soundtrack too. It's not something you want to miss if you like GTA. And after you talk about graphics, honestly, who cares? It's part of the vibe, right? And then you can have the HD version, which I have them, but the problem is that in some music are not on the radio station because of copyright and stuff like that, and that's like a huge pleasure for me because you don't have Michael Jackson or Ozzy Osbourne or stuff like that, and that are like big piece of the game. When you play with this sensation, it reminds you something. That's for me at least, because I played the game that way. If you never play, of course, you will never have this this feeling of like that. Oh, I don't have this song in the game, right? San Andreas, maybe the best episode of all. Like if you take everything combined, right? story, pretty cool, simple but pretty cool. And everything you can do, and the mission and the character, Big Smoke and Riders, and amazing, amazing. GTA 4, not so much fun, right? But when you drive, more sensation of driving a real car, like a bit more simulation. You can slide with your M4 there and shoot, and the sensation are more realistic, and the story is the best by far. By far is the best story, no doubt about that. So those are my two favorites. I love ICT, I love ICT stories and everything, but like talking about main games, those two are the top. Now GTA 5, when I play it in 2013, I like it for sure. I like the character of Michael Trevor, a bit less maybe Franklin. It's like not so memorable for me, but it was very cool to be in Los Santos again, and Palito Bay, everything. I love this. I love this area. Some missions are super cool when you do, like, for example, the robbery and everything. But this mission was kind of already a bit repetitive to me, since in GTA 4 you were doing the heist on the jewelry there in New York, and it looked like very much like Heat, which in the movie Heat, this scene is in LA. That should have been a bit opposite, but it's funny. The preparation GTA 5 was cool. The preparation, that's super cool. But I already seen that in GTA 4. The city is bigger than San Andreas, but you don't have the impression that it's bigger. You have San Andreas, you have like Las Venturas, you have San Fierro. You have the impression that it's bigger. Actually, it's not, but I don't know. It's more the vibe change and everything. It seems a bit smaller, more repetitive. Like outside Los Santos in GTA 5, it's mostly desert and beach and everything. There's not too much going on. San Andreas, you have too much thing going on, which is amazing. And can you play to the casinos in Las Vegas and everything? You cannot do that in GTA 5, right? So, and the story was okay. It was good. It was good, right? But it was not as dramatic, as most interesting as GTA 4 for me, especially the ending. I found it cool, but the same. If you tell me, do you prefer the ending of San Andreas? Absolutely. You prefer the ending from GTA 4 with the vengeance, specifically vengeance, better than from me taking the money? By far, but super far, is the best ending in a GTA game. GTA 4, and after I put San Andreas after, because it's super fun. But in terms of dramatic stuff happening, GTA 4 again, because the story and everything. So yeah, GTA 5 is a good game. People, they like it, they enjoy, no problem. Best selling video game and media of all time, no problem. But does that mean it's better than the other GTA, like San Andreas, GTA 4? No. I will debate on that a lot. After, you can have your preferences, right? But I can find so many things that are better in other GTA than this GTA, for sure. And I already mentioned a couple, but I can go farther, and a guy like Dan Hauser mentioning one of the GTA was the proudest was GTA 4 character, Nico Bellic. It's funny because I have not argument, like I said, with my friends talking back then what was the best and everything, and I was mentioning GTA 4 was the best one, and San Andreas also, the vibe was the best one, and they went, GTA 5 is the best, and my character are the best, everything, which that's true. I love Trevor, one of the best character. I have to say, amazing character. Maybe my second favorite in GTA. But it's funny that the co-creator of GTA said the same thing that I was thinking. When back then it was just me saying it. Who cares, right? But it's not only me. The years make me right. The years. Give me something that, okay, when I was a couple years ago and I was talking about it, give me more legitimacy. It was not just a random guy saying shit. No, Dan Hauser confirmed those kind of things, which made me super happy. I was talking about the guy from Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur Morgan, which is one of his best characters. 100%. But we're talking about GTA, right? But if you're talking about Rockstar stuff, I would say so. Exactly the same, one of the best video game ever, right? But yeah, I was arguing with friends about that. Some people agree with me, some don't. But then others say it co-created. It's kind of interesting to understand his point of view, right? So if I say that, maybe you should listen to him, not me, him. But it happened that I have the same opinion. And if you like something, with more substance, you will understand that, not something that will put you on your face and say, oh, that's the best, everybody like it, okay, so it's good. No, it's not that. So yeah, and before, like I said, I wanted to in the future make a video about GTA 6, but I'm already having a big doubts before we play. So we're in July now. It's been years that I was being worried about because the hours are left, um, and because I heard some political correctness, happening. Apparently, they don't want to offend everything, which that was the core of GTA, just to offend, right? If you don't have that, it's not GTA anymore. So I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried that there is a couple with the girl included there, maybe because they want more girls to play. But it makes me a little bit afraid. Um, and the bad news for me, at least, many people they don't care, right? It's the fact that they don't have, not have CD. I wanted to um to have it with the CD, but maybe it would never happen, which is very bad. And I'm still thinking, should I buy it right away or not? Maybe hoping for a CD, but I don't think it's gonna happen. In the same time, I waited so long that it would be bad to not buy it, right? But I think I'm gonna be done with new video games. Most likely, I think I don't want to play anymore because I want the games to belong to me. But I of course I cannot stop. I think it's probably the last game, one of the last game I'm gonna buy until the PS6 come, and that is gonna this console probably 99% chance not gonna have any CD, and it's not something that I like. But that's the other topic, right? But to say about the subject, there's many red flag happening with the future GTA 6, and I'm worried, honestly. I'm super worried. I hope I'm wrong. And I'm wrong. I didn't say it's gonna be bad, but I'm afraid that it's not gonna deliver what we wanted, and many people are gonna be disappointed. Especially if you don't have the satirical thing inside, and that's that is more woke, which is totally anti GTA, and the fact that Dana are left makes me super worried. Uh, the team, I saw a photo of the team. I don't know if it's um, if it's official or not. I see a bunch of women there. Now, of course, you have some women that are super creative and everything, and I will have them in my team. But it's like, I don't know, like it was more like a male thing with guy that look a lot of movies, Scarface and everything. That makes me very worried. That's not the game I'm expecting this kind of team. We're talking about another one, no problem. But this one, I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna wait a bit, and I want to play and make a review. That's why I'm making more of those videos, because something big going on. Plus, with the fact that they are removing the Blu-rays and everything, that's for me terrible. But it's linked together. It's linked, the thing that happening in GTA and everything, and people waiting but didn't play better games than GTA 5, and maybe most likely all those games will be better than GTA 6, because maybe GTA 6 is not gonna be good, which I hope is gonna be, but super worried about the story. At least it's something they're gonna decide to do. Maybe not the map and the gameplay. I think it's gonna be amazing. I think, and graphic, well, so that's it. No, no contest. It just looks amazing. So yeah, guys. I hope you decide to play GTA 4 San Andreas. Vice City, those games, especially GTA 4, if you like real stories, and you will see there's better than GTA 5. It's not the best episode, at least for me and many other guys. You have a super cool vibe, but for me, GTA San Andreas, GTA 4. And I don't think GTA 6 can pass that. But if he does, I'll be the first happy. I'll be the first super happy. So I hope my doubts are not, there's not going to be reality. So yeah, guys, already the time to go. Let's continue next time. We're going to be a trilogy talking about those GTA games, and I hope everything's going to be good as much as we can expect. See you guys. Bye. Play GTA 5 for San Andreas. Now, go.